So depending on how other results go this weekend, Liverpool could potentially lift the trophy, not lift the trophy, win the league, depending on how other results go, i.e. Arsenal. Also, Virgil van Dijk has signed a 2-year deal. I know I'm late, but better late than never. Let's get into it. This is the match preview for Leicester versus Liverpool, also touching on the Virgil van Dijk contract. Yes, you lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blatant Red TV. It's your boy Mike's. Happy, what's the day after Good Friday? Well, I hope everyone had a good Friday. I had a good Friday with the fam, eating fish, all them type of things there. And yeah, now it's Saturday. Unfortunately, Liverpool's not playing today. They're playing tomorrow. So yeah, but it's the match preview, guys. Thought let me bring you lot something. It's been it's been a minute since I've been on this. The last time I came on here was to announce the Salah news. But now, Captain Van Deezy has signed. I know I'm late. You know, I should have really done the news when everyone was doing it, but you know, life in it. But better late than never, as I said. I'm bringing it to you now, and I'm happy, people. You lot should be happy. It's finally been dealt with. Do you know what I mean? The whole season, there was this whole contract thing between Virgil, Salah, and Trent. Obviously, we know what's happening with Trent, but it was just like it was hanging over us, innit? It was. And now we can finally just put that to the back of us now, man. Put it to the side. Virgil, the captain, Van Deezy, as I said, he signed for another 2 years. Salah signed for another 2 years. So we can't complain, Liverpool fans. We cannot complain. Obviously, we can be annoyed, sorry, about the whole Trent thing at the minute. But listen, man, the main two I believe was Virgil and Salah. Just because of their experience, just because of what they've even brought this season. Do you know what I mean? Like Virgil at the back has been immense this season. Salah, we already know what he's done. Like the beginning of the season, you know, a little bit into the second half of the season. All right, his form has tailed off a bit, but that's understandable. Do you know what I mean? Like it's understandable. These guys have worked hard to get into the position that we're in at this minute, where literally, depending on how results go, I thought Arsenal was playing today, but I just recently checked that Arsenal's playing tomorrow at 2 p.m. And depending on how that result goes, if they obviously lose that game and we win against Leicester, then the title's potentially ours. Do you know what I mean? But if we don't win, and you know, vice versa, then yeah, it drags on for a bit longer. But we're still gonna win the title, people, and that's the main thing in it. But yeah, going back to Van Dijk's contract, you know, the man said it was always Liverpool. You know, when we was sitting here thinking, especially because of all this little transfer news that PSG was lurking, PSG offered him a crazy amount of money or whatever. The man turned it down in his obviously presentation video. The man said, yeah, he didn't consider leaving Liverpool. This is his home. You know, his family loves it in Liverpool. You know, he's an adopted Scouser, as someone came up to him the other day and said to him, man. But we're all adopted Scousers. Even me being from London, don't get it twisted. If I was to go Liverpool tomorrow, I'm an adopted Scouser, you know what I mean? Because of the team I support in it and love. But yeah, man, it's great news, man. It's great news that it's finally done. Big up to Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, whoever, for getting it over the line, even breaking like the wage structure, because I heard that Virgil's getting like 400k a week, which is it's well deserved. At the same time, them numbers is crazy, bro. To know like, Rod, a man's on 400k a week, that is crazy, man. And Salah, I heard, is on about the same, but they deserve it, man. Both of them deserve it for the loyalty they've shown to Liverpool. Like Salah, at the end of that contract, would have given 10 years to Liverpool. Virgil, 9. So they're both going to go down as Liverpool legends. And going forward for the future, especially the fact that we haven't really signed no one, bar Chiesa, in the summer, and we've kept 2 of our main players, possibly going to lose one in Trent, but going forward in the future, it's looking bright for Liverpool. And especially, you know, Slot coming out and saying it's going to be a busy transfer window. He's already kind of like said he wants a number 9 in the summer. And it was just intriguing to hear, because I saw an interview with Carragher, I think, and they asked him, or he asked him, and I think it was another interview. It might have been a press conference actually, where they said, "What did he expect from his number 9?" And he said, goals, but also the intensity, like i.e. looking towards, or i.e. using Lewandowski as you know a reason in a sense, or kind of like what the striker is looking for. Like Lewandowski's is past his prime, but yet the man's still running around, pressing, scoring goals. We need that. But the only downside to that is that even if we do get a number 9, Salah's our main output when it comes to attack. Like that's the player that everyone looks for. Is it going to be a case of when the striker comes in, Salah's going to have to probably like change up his game a bit? Like he might not be the actual outlet. It might be the number 9. It's one to look forward to, and it's also exciting to see what's going to happen in the summer. But yeah, that's my take on obviously the whole Virgil thing. It's great news. Big up Virgil van Dijk, captain, fantastic, and I can't wait to see you lift that trophy at the end of the season because you deserve it, bro. You and Salah both deserve it. The whole of Liverpool deserves it. Do you know what I mean? But getting into the game, Leicester away. Well, what do we? We could sit. I could sit here and say we should be slapping Leicester up all over the place because of the fact that any team that they've come up against this season has slapped them up. But I just have this feeling like they're gonna be up for it. Ruud van Nistelrooy, he's like, the Manchester, him being from, not from Manchester, but playing for Manchester United. He's gonna have that side of it, and I just think even though Leicester's obviously definitely gonna get relegated, they're still gonna be up for it because who knows when they're gonna face Liverpool again? Do you know what I mean? And Liverpool being top of the table, they're gonna raise their game, man. So it's like I could sit there and say we should be winning this comfortably, but who knows, man, in football. But I do believe Liverpool will get the win because it's just standard, man. Like we know what we need to do. We just need 2 wins, whether a 1 win or whatever. Just get the win. Whatever way you do it, how you do it, just get it, man. Do you know what I mean? So what do we know of like players being injured? Or Trent obviously is back in training. And how do you lot feel about Trent right now, especially with the fact that we know it's possible that he might move, but then he could do a U-turn. Who knows? But do you think he deserves to come straight back into the team now? Conor Bradley's available. Should we just basically give Conor Bradley the right back slot and just say, Trent, you know what? You're on the bench until we know what you're doing with your future, or do we just play Trent for what he obviously has done during the season up until when he got injured against PSG? And should we just let him play to just see what could be his last little stay at Liverpool? I don't know, man. Get in the comments. Let me know, people, man. And smash the like button if you haven't. And subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much. So, all right, let's get back into it. So, yeah, Trent obviously being back available. We know Gomez is still out. Obviously, Conor Bradley's available. So, let's just get straight into the lineup, man. Who is going into the team? Let's start with the keeper, as we always do. Alisson, number 1 keeper in the world in goal. Pulled off some saves. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing I didn't touch on in the match reaction when we played. Who did we play the other day? I can't even remember who we played. Oh my days! I can't even remember who we played. How can I forget who we played? Oh, that's crazy. But I even forgot what I was touching on that. Yeah, sorry, that's it. The Alisson saves and that, man. I didn't really touch on that, but he pulled off some saves he did, man. And he kept us in the game. I'm not going to lie. He kept us in the game. That's it. We played West Ham. Yeah, he pulled off some saves against West Ham. I'm not going to lie. I didn't touch on that in the match reaction, which I should have done. So, yeah, Alisson in goal. I'm going to play Conor Bradley at right back. And if Trent is obviously available to be in the squad, I'm going to put him on the bench. Ibu and Virgil van Dijk as the centre-back partnership. I'm going Robertson at left-back because I do believe, like, even though he made that mistake between him and Virgil, I still believe, like, yeah, Robbo is the better player ahead of Tsimikas. I think Tsimikas is done now, man. He's probably gonna leave in the summer because I heard the Kirkes rumours is hotting up, and I think that might all get done at the end of the season, to be honest. So yeah, Robertson at left back. The pivot, I swear he made a change. He did. That's it. He went 4-3-3. Slot did. He didn't really do the pivot thing. So I'm thinking he should go with the same formation. 4-3-3. Play Gravenberch, McAllister, and Jones in the middle of the park, and up front, three up front. Salah on the right. I'm still gonna go Jota through the middle and Diaz on the left because I don't think Gakpo is up to par just yet. Do you know what I mean? I feel that maybe he can come off the bench as a second half substitution. So yeah, let's run that back, people. Alisson in goal, Conor Bradley at right back, Ibu and Virgil's a centre back partnership. Robertson left back. I'm going with a midfield three of Gravenberch, McAllister, and Jones, and up front front three, Salah, Jota, and Diaz. My prediction: it should be a comfortable win for Liverpool because Leicester are down. I know they scored 2 goals the other day, but prior to that, they couldn't even score a goal to save their life. So I'm saying 3-0 Liverpool win. That's what I'm going with. A 3-0 Liverpool win. Get in the comments, people. If you've made it this far to the video, let me know what your thoughts on the game, your lineup, and your predictions. And until, well, not Monday. Actually, yeah, Monday. Even though it's a bank holiday Monday, I am going to bring you the match reaction for the game tomorrow against Leicester. But until then, people, enjoy the rest of your Easter, and hopefully Liverpool get the win. And I'll see you guys, like I said, either tomorrow or Monday. Peace out.